Hey, it's Ryan again. We're going to drink some whiskey and play some washers tonight. Looks like I'm going to be drinking a little Union Horse Port Barrel Rye. It is really nice, a limited edition that they came out with this summer. And if you look really closely, yeah, I sure did get bottle one of batch one, which is pretty sweet, my friends. So let me set this guy down and let's pour a little. All right, we got a full glass. We're ready to go. I'll give you a little backstory on the Union Horse. Actually made in almost my hometown. The distillery is maybe just a mile from where I grew up, I guess. And they're doing pretty good things, honestly. You wouldn't think a Kansas distillery would be putting anything real good out, but I tell you what, it's really nice. Just got off work myself, and here we go. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I don't really have a reason why I do start it off with rye, but I just come home, whatever looks good, that's what we're gonna drink. So, barrel proof rye, they finished that in a port barrel. Kind of takes the bite out the rye a little bit. Some people don't like the rye as much because of the spice. What I absolutely love it, as you can tell. Started with Pikesville yesterday and little Union Horse today. Like I said, it was a limited release. Start that again. It was a limited release this summer. Not sure how many cases they actually did produce. I know I run a little liquor store. What do we only get 2 this time? That's pretty poor. Goodness sakes. I run a little liquor store here in town. I'm out in kind of southern Kansas City, I guess would be the best way to put it. And so I got running a little liquor store there. And so that's how I'm going to get a lot of my whiskey is from that. Anybody see a washer around here? Son of a gun. That's why the nighttime washers is a little worse, because you don't need to look at the ground, I guess. You can look at me looking at the ground. Because they are kind of hard to find, especially when you're throwing them all around the yard. Goodness sakes, that's poor. But anyway, back to the whiskey. So, heard about it, ordered our first case, and they mistakenly sent us the first 6 bottles off the line. So we received bottles 1 through 6 of the 2021 Union Horse Port Barrel Finish Rye. And I bought that bottle because, shoot, I've never had a bottle 1-1. I talked to their one of their representatives, and he was like, yeah, that's the first time they've ever produced anything where, you know, your master distiller is going to take a bottle, people that helped them throughout the process, going to grab a bottle. And so usually bottles 1 through 8 are going to be taken by employees, and then they start shipping from there. Well, somebody messed up, and sure enough, we got bottles 1 through 6. I snagged bottle 1-1, which is super fun. And yeah, so the guy said the master distiller got bottle 14, which is kind of a shame, honestly. You know, I felt bad because I did already open it. Any bottle of whiskey I'm get my hands on, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna drink it, because that's what whiskey's made for. I mean, let's be honest. Well, we're only going to throw 5 until we find that last one. Here, maybe I can... Yeah, nope. No luck. But, yeah. We'll set that dude down. Yeah, so pretty cool thing, honestly. Having a 1-1 in the collection. Like I said, there we go. That'll probably be the only time that ever happens, but man. And what a great whiskey, too. If you can get your hands on it, I would recommend it. You're not going to find it in every state, but Union Horse is the brand, and whew, they produce a fine rye. So, see if we can show off a little bit. There we go. At least we're making some noise. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not a rye guy. I'm not a bourbon guy. I'm a whiskey guy. I like them all. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got 1, 2, 1 in the middle. We'll count 6 out of that. Yeah, I just find myself enjoying the flavor of the rye lately, honestly. No rhyme or reason. Like I said, I come home, I look at my bar, and I say, hey, what looks good today? That's what we're going to drink. And the last couple nights it's been a rye. See, look at the nice dark color on that, too. It's dark out, sorry, I'm playing at night. But what a lovely color. That gets that out of the port. It's pulling, you know, not only flavors, but it's also pulling color out of there, which gives it a great rich color. Woo. And it's nice, I'll tell you what. So they got a line of products, you know, like everybody else. They do a regular rye, barrel proof rye. They've got a regular bourbon, and then they've also got a pretty nice one called Rolling Standard. This is not a promo for them by any means, but might as well talk about them since I'm drinking them today. We got 2 on the board. There's 1. And there's 1. Pretty bad again. Pretty poor showing on my part. But they've got one called Rolling Standard, which is really nice. One of my favorite bottles I've ever been able to get my hands on was the Edge Taylor 4-grain. And it's basically your same mash bill. So you're going to have corn, wheat, barley, and rye all mixed together, which I don't know why it does so good with the flavor. Because your rye's spiced, your corn's a little spiced, your malt's obviously going to knock the spice down, you know, think of a scotch. And your wheat's also a little bit of a calming on the mouth. But yeah, I wish I could drink 4-grain. I will tell you that. E.H. Taylor 4-grain. They don't even make it anymore. Which is a shame. Oh, that's a shame. All right. Let's turn this into a drink game. Let's throw a couple in the middle here. See what happens. Well, hope nobody's thirsty tonight, because I got a whole lot of nothing going on. Holy goodness. Well, that's right, it's dark. I'd like to use that as an excuse, but it's really not. I got my big light out here. You know, plenty of light, plenty of whiskey. Only thing missing is some good washer throws, as a matter of fact. But yeah, let's keep doing this. It's such a beautiful night here in the Midwest. You can probably tell by my shirt and how I talk, I do live in Kansas. Love it. Born, raised, worked, college, everything in Kansas, so. Oh, none on the board last time. Yeah, not a one. Man, everybody online is probably sitting there thinking, I would kill this guy at Washer. Shoot, you may. I don't know. When I'm doing that, you are. Oh, goodness. That's going down smooth. Nothing like getting home on a cool evening, pouring a nice couple ounces of whiskey, and just enjoying it. I mean, that's what life's all about. I get why people buy and sell trade whiskeys, you know. You can make some money on it. You can. And shoot, it's like a sport, kind of, you might say. But that's just not why I got into it. So I started really on my whiskey crave, I guess, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Happened to get me a bottle of Jefferson Pritchard Hill and absolutely fell in love. And kind of nice that was kind of my introductory bourbon, but God, it's nice. And really been hooked ever since. You know, did some work in the liquor business. I guess I've been in it about 5 years now. So, well, this is ridiculous. That was none on the board again. Maybe one. Sorry. Now I can't find another one. You know what I can find, though? Oh, there's some whiskey. There it is. Oh, yeah. Get in there. All right. Well, we'll throw 5 around or 2, see what happens. Sorry for the horrible camera work. Yeah. I'd like to say it'll get better, but it probably won't. Let's be honest. You're getting what you're getting at this point. All right. We lost one. But yeah, so that was my introductory to bourbons. Parents grew up, or I guess I grew up. My parents were vodka drinkers and still are. And so I also am a lover of vodka. Absolutely. Never go wrong with that. Just a little vodka ice, sometimes an olive, sometimes not. But, all right. Hear that? That sounds good, didn't it? Right in the pie hole. That's too bad I can't find this other one. I only got to throw 5 that time. That's kind of a bummer. But yeah, so grew up as a vodka stealer, I guess. You know how kids are. Yeah, one right in the pie hole, and then we got 2 on the board out of 5. Hopefully we can find 5 more. So yeah, so always drank vodka. I've never really been a beer guy, I guess. Still love vodka to this day. I mean, why not? It's delightful. It's mixable. It's everything you need in a spirit. I would recommend a little Glencairn. I think these are 2 ounces. You can get them pretty cheap, and man, they really do. It's amazing the nose and the flavor you get off of this compared to if you were just poured into, you know, some random glass or whatever it may be. They do a real nice job with these. Oh, did you hear that? That sounded good. Now we're catching fire. Now we're getting somewhere. Love these. You can see it here. Look at that sucker. It's beautiful. Really funnels. Ooh, look at those guys in there. We got one more in there. There. You got 2 out of that. A little 6-banger if you're playing at home. You a drink. That was a 2 in a row. And ladies and gentlemen, we drank for that. God, I'm still missing one. What a mess. I'm gonna look around for it a little bit more. But yeah, I love those. Like I used to get those, all those whiskey glasses you get, you know, during the holidays and the holiday packaging. You know, Jack Daniels and Makers and Woodford and, you know, all those, which, hey, those are nice. They're free. I mean, can't beat the price on that, but really, they don't hold a candle to the Glencairns, made specifically for whiskey. You'll never see me ice it, water it, mix it. All my whiskeys are gonna be poured straight into the glass, neat. So everybody's got their own taste. Like I guess I really haven't found any that I prefer ice over. You get some of the hot ones, the barrel proofs, you know, coming in 125, 135 and the proof. See, I like those. I may be weird, but basically that just means all they're doing is adding less water to it. So it's coming straight out of the barrel. And let's barrel that sucker. God, you get so much more flavor out of them, you know, because you're not getting the water. You're not getting anything added. So I'm always going to lean towards those. But you can get some stuff, you know, and then, shoot, 80s and 90s proof that are still real flavorful. So I'm never going to turn them down, but I'm definitely going to lean the other direction, you know. Try to get some barrel proofs, some higher proof. The Union Horse I'm drinking today is a 100 proof. They're using their barrel strength rye though, and then they're doing the aging on that in the port. Well, that's going to knock down your proof a little bit too. I can't remember what their barrel proof rye comes in at. Hey, there it is. Maybe 115 or something like that. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. Someone can look that up and figure that out. But yeah, so I do love the higher proof whiskeys. A long way around it to say that, but you know, whatever. So, all right. Getting the washer's getting a little better now. Nice to hear the sound of it. At least it makes you think you're doing something good, even though most of those bounced off. So yeah, washer's been around my family. Shoot, we have tournaments. I mean, oh, what do we got here? 2 on. We got a leaner right there. There we go. Shoot, me and my friends. I mean, this has been around longer than I've been on this earth. So my dad started, you don't need to look at the grass, watch me watch. But yeah, like I said, my dad started making these in the 70s, you know, and so growing up, that's what we played. You know, there wasn't bags, cornhole back in the day growing up. You couldn't go to the store and get washers like you can now. And so we've grown up playing for literally since I can remember. And it's so fun. What a great game. I got some stands. These guys over here, little drink stand, which are fantastic because Shoot, it's like bowling, man. You don't want to have to carry around your drink the entire time. You got to bowl, you got to throw washers. I mean, come on. We got stuff to do. Oh, this is horrible. Nothing like watching the guy try to find stupid washers at night. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I need to paint these things a little bit. Boards just get played on so much. I'm out here all the time. You know, when I'm not working. Just nothing better than being outside. So I'm out here kind of in the country, and oh, it's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, we got 6 again. The goal is try to get, so three points for in the box, 1 for on the board. So 3-1. You know, good rounds in the teens. Honestly, that's what I'm trying to shoot for. But as you can tell, I must not shoot very good with a crowd. Even though there really isn't a crowd. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I got some cows mowing at me over there. Mooing. They're not mowing. They're mooing at me. But, yeah. Because I figure, you know, I make 2 in a row. Everybody should do a shot. I don't mean shoot whiskey. If you're drinking whiskey, take a nice drink of whiskey. But if you're drinking beer watching this, it's shot time. Or chug a beer. Here, let's throw some in and let's see what happens here. Really focus this time. See what happens there? Not on the board. Huh. Oh well. Not very good again. Oh well. All right. So, since I guess I have started with the ryes. Oh, that's nice. Get that rye nose. Hey, we got one in the box. See that sucker? Yep. 1 in, 1 on. That was a whole lot of 4, which ain't very good. Some of the better ryes I guess I've had, that Pikesville I drank yesterday. You can find that on my page. Look up Pikesville rye. Really nice. Love that. 110 proof. It's gorgeous. 6 years in the barrel, and goodness, it comes off really nice. But let me think of some other good ones I've had. Angel's Envy rye is pretty dang good. Not available in my state, but if you can get your hands on that, that is a nice one. It really is. I have had a chance to get a bottle of the Handy, Thomas Handy. Tough to beat that one. One of the cream to creams of the rye. Very high proof. Part of the antique collection. If you're a whiskey guy, that's like the I don't even know what to compare it to. I guess the Dom Perignon of whiskey. I don't know. I don't even think that does it justice, but you all know what I'm talking about. It's the Handy, it's the Pappy, it's the Stag. All really good bottles. But yeah, that Handy rye is a treat. There's no doubt about it. Trying to think what other. I can't get the line. There's there's a good line of ryes, damn it. I'll think about it later. You know what we won't do? Oh, we're not doing anything on the washer board. This is horrible. Horrible. Oh well. Some nights you got it, some nights you don't. But the good thing is, there's my one on the board. Oh, get my shadow out of the way. There it is. Look at that little feller. So brave to stay on the board for me. You gotta talk to your washers. I mean, if you don't have a good rapport with them, I mean, they're like family. You want them to go where you want them to go. You want them to be I don't know what I'm saying. Disciplined. That's ridiculous. I don't need disciplined washers. I need washers that want to go right in the middle there. Look at that. That's some poor shooting. I'm way off the board. I'm like walking around this damn yard like a, I don't know what I'd look like. A drunk, sad zombie just staring down. Can't find my stupid washers. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I'm not going to throw 4, though. Well, we may have to thank the nighttime washers before we get these suckers painted again, because, yeah, this is pretty ridiculous. Me walking around looking for needles in a haystack, which tomorrow will be glowing bright white in the background of the ground. But, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're going to find these washers and probably call it a night. So, like I said, here's what we got drinking tonight. See if we can get this sucker rolled in one more time. Oh, there we go. Union Horse, port barrel finish, 100 proof, right down there. Bottle 101, 1 of 1. It's really delightful. You will have to enjoy rye because it's a pretty upfront, obviously, rye flavor. The port's gonna knock that just a little bit. But it's just so nice. So nice. Well, I'm gonna walk around and look for some stupid washers. We'll check you tomorrow. Get a new whiskey to drink. Hopefully some new colored washers. Preferably white with this background. And I guess that's all I got for you. So, enjoy your whiskeys, my friend.